It's actually really funny to me when people are telling me things like, this is unrealistic, or you have to think realistically, you have to think logically, you have to look at your physical world and make decision based on that rather than what you can see in your mind, rather than the vision that you have for yourself. It's funny because everything that we do nowadays, everything we use nowadays would not exist had those people listened to those type of sentences. If the only thing that you can create within your own life is based on the past, we would not have phones, we would not have cars, we would not have electricity, because those people created something that had never been done before because they saw it in their mind first, because they understood if they can see it in their mind, that means that it already exists and that they can materialize it into this reality. The next time that you're telling someone to be logical, to not be delulu, to be realistic, think about literally every visionary ever, every invention ever, and think about, had those people listened to things that were based on the past, would you have this phone right now? Probably not. We would probably still be living the exact same way that we lived before. We are not meant to be stagnant. Your life is not meant to be stagnant. Things shift all the time. And just because something has been a certain way in the past does not mean that it's going to continue that way unless you let it. The past doesn't create, the present creates. You can decide right now that things are different for you. You can decide right now that you are a different person now. Not even every day, every moment. And one more thing, what really irks me when people are saying to be realistic. Everybody, literally everybody, has a different definition of realistic. Realistic is not a thing. Realistic for a billionaire, for a millionaire, or for someone who's working a 9 to 5 are completely different things. Realistic for every single person is a different thing, because realistic is simply a result of what you think you're capable of what you think you're worthy of what you think you can achieve. That is what being realistic means. Realistic is not a thing, because if it was a thing, people would not be achieving their dreams. People would not be self-made millionaires. People wouldn't be out there and having crazy life transformations. And here are thousands of people changing their lives because they understood that the only thing that is realistic is whatever you believe about yourself, and the world is what's going to be mirrored back to you. Life is literally a